the middle of the night, I'd wake up, ah!
It affects sleep.
Sometimes it feels like an ant's crawling all over your skin.
Destroys careers.
I can't hold down a full-time job. I'm on permanent disability.
Unrelenting fatigue, excruciating pain.
Yes.
No letting up.
I'd have to crawl from my bed to the bathroom. I was so weak and in so much pain. There were times I felt that it would be better not even to be living.
Psychologist Jolie Cantor is chronically ill. So is Sharon Yample. She can't move from this couch for days at a time. But they don't look sick.
I'm tired of hearing that, but you don't look sick. Well, how is sick supposed to look?
But it's an invisible illness. So even though I may not look sick, I feel it.
There is no clear-cut diagnosis based upon a lab test or a radiology test.
Still, Jolie Cantor, Sharon Yample, and about 1 million others are diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. They are super-duper sensitive to pretty much everything. None of it good.
They can have joint pains, they have general muscle aches, body aches. They just hurt all over, and they're tired a lot of the time.
The winter's usually the worst, where I just wrap myself in a blanket and almost want to hide from the world.
I think that the worst case scenario is not so much that the condition is going to kill you in and of itself, but it can make you so miserable that you might actually want to kill yourself.
Dr. Jason Pekarsky says the medical guidelines and the diagnoses are vague, and the process of finding the right treatment is long and tedious, trial and error.
And we think that there are changes in the neurotransmitters in the brain, okay, that make you become hypersensitive to pain. That's sort of the mechanism we believe is going on.
Lower, yeah.
But he says it's not all in the patient's head.
Thyroid problems can cause this. Certain infectious diseases can cause this. There are autoimmune diseases that can cause this. There's literally probably 50 to 100 different problems medically that can cause it, and we look for them. Is the pain the same?
Once found, the problem is treated, the condition fades. But not so easy, he says, mostly for middle-aged women.
There's definitely a genetic predisposition. We don't have the actual gene locus that causes the problem, but nobody knows why it affects women more than men.
The body says no while the brain says go.
Sharon and Jolie have seen countless experts over decades. They've undergone lots of therapies.
It's all in your head, you're depressed, change your lifestyle. I had done all those things.
It takes something away from you. You feel like you're a failure. Even though you know it's not your fault, you feel like you let so many people down.
Sharon told us this was a pretty good day for her. She was up and cooking dinner. Still, the light, she said, and the smells were torturing her.
The dishwasher is your enemy?
One of them.
How so?
Because it's overwhelming to do stuff with it.
It's hard to lift a spoon, a small plate. She recently hosted a great party on her deck.
Did you enjoy the party?
I don't remember.
Memory loss, it's one of the symptoms Dr. Pekarsky works to control. From antidepressants like Prozac and neurologic agents like Lyrica. Jolie was different though.
Therefore, tried to use a chronic narcotic to see if it would help her with her pain, and it has helped her. It's been the only thing that's helped her.
But there are side effects, enough to prevent Dr. Jolie from practicing psychology again.
And that's life. It's much better than writhing in pain in bed, not being able to be in the world.
Sharon is still struggling, but she's hopeful.
My faithful soft blanket, because it's soft. Waiting for my husband to get home and help me take a bath. Praying that each day it will get a little bit easier.